Yes, start working. So, hello everyone. This is day number 53 of having our lessons where I help you with the IELTS. Let's wait other people to join. And let me tell you about my TikTok because we had something very interesting today. If you don't know about TikTok, let me share my TikTok because every day 3 hours before this lesson. So it's now 9 o'clock. At 6 o'clock I start my TikTok live. And there were some very interesting people. Okay. Leonard joined today, our TikTok live. And she was probably, she probably know what I'm talking about because there were some really interesting people. So this is my TikTok. Okay, hello. If you are new to this channel, let me tell you that I'm helping my students, which are my subscribers, to prepare for the IELTS, answer their questions, help them with different strategies, with their difficulties, and so on. Also, I have my TikTok. You can go there. We practice speaking every day there. And I would recommend you to go and subscribe so that when I go live at 6 p.m. every day, you will be the first one to join the live lesson on TikTok because there are many people who are joining and most of them don't have a chance to have a speaking with me. And there are many interesting things happening there. So for example, today one person was talking about my English grammar. He was saying like, if I'm studying and teaching, if I'm teaching English for 14 years, why do I make some mistakes? It was very interesting discussion with him. He wasn't offensive. He wasn't rude. He was talking about his perspective. So I saw that in his opinion I shouldn't be doing any mistakes, that my English should be perfect. But anyway, I'm a person, I'm a human, and I do make mistakes. That's why there's no perfect English. I mean, there is no perfect human, right? So it was interesting. And the people there are very interesting and also are very active. They ask many questions and they are very active in the chat especially. And I was surprised. Just a second, okay? I will close the window. It's very windy right now. Okay, just close the window. It's very windy outside. How are you? How is it going? How's your preparation? Have you made any progress? Or if you are new to this channel, what's your level? What's your preparation? When are you taking IELTS? Or generally, like, are you taking IELTS at all? Is my internet good? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Maybe there are some problems with the internet connection. No? Can you say hi? Because I really want to meet new people here. We've been doing this for almost 2 months. In a week it will be 2 months. In 2 months I've talked a lot about IELTS preparation. And today we wanted to discuss a certain topic connected with the writing, but I don't have the students who were asking to talk about that topic. If you have any questions, you can ask them. You can say, how's your preparation? If you are just a passerby, You can say hello. Well, FX, hey there, how are you? How is it going? You are the first one. My congratulations. Leonard, hello. You came from TikTok. Let's talk then. Yeah, we can talk. You can write your questions. We can discuss any topic that you want, connected with the English and also with the IELTS. Yes, very interesting. Yeah, it was very interesting. Very unusual people are there, I would say. I'm doing great, I think. Yeah, that's good. Where are you from? Can you tell me where are you from? Are you from Kazakhstan or maybe some other country? Because I have many international students here who join our lessons from other countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Indonesia, sometimes. Am I lagging or not lagging? Uzbekistan, hello! I heard that it's very hot in Uzbekistan right now. How are you dealing with that? I'm doing listening, I still don't heard some words. Okay, so maybe you lost focus, maybe? Why aren't you hearing some words? 6 out of 10. Which part? Is that part 1, 2? If it's part 2 and you got 6, that's okay. But if it's part 1, that is not okay. For your level, it should be higher. I have watched some of your courses and my appreciation for you. Thank you. I'm happy that I'm helping you. I'm really grateful that I'm helping. Kind of hot, yeah. So, are you watching my lessons to prepare for the IELTS, or are you just watching it like an entertainment? Because they are not very interesting. They're educational, yeah, but they are not that interesting. Okay, it's part 2. In part 2, you got 6. For part 6, for part 2, getting 6 out of 10, that's okay. You have to be more focused and you have to follow the speakers. Okay, and again, be more concentrated on the comments, because in the comments there's the answer. Yeah, for IELTS. Okay, so when are you taking? When are you planning the IELTS? Are you going somewhere to study, or you just need it for your work purposes? Or are you preparing for something? In listening part 2, Leonard, there are 3 or 4 types of questions. Which type of question is the most difficult for you? Or it doesn't matter? It's not connected with the type of question. So we have 3 people watching. Why don't you say hi? We only have 2 people saying hi. Who's the third one? A silent watcher. Someone like that? I choose 1.5. No, why did you choose 1.5 speed? Don't be in a rush, Leonard. Just put it in a normal speed. If it's a normal speed, you will get it. Why are you overcomplicating it? Don't make it harder for you. If it's not hard, then don't make it harder. Leonard, what do you think? So compared to TikTok live, YouTube live is a bit calmer. It's a bit, how to say it, there is no crazy people, just people who prepare for something. Like, it's quieter here, right? Because on TikTok live, it seemed like it's too much noise there. When I go live on a TikTok, I feel a little bit nervous because there's a rush. So many people writing so many comments, and so many people want to join. But when I try to invite them, they just left the live lesson. I don't know why. It was a very interesting practice, actually. Do you have any other questions? So today's lesson will be, I don't know. No questions? So today we were going to talk about writing task 1. So let me tell you a little bit about writing task 1, okay? So because there are some people, some international students who are not able to watch it at the time that we are doing this live lesson. They will be watching it a bit later. So for them, I will explain writing task 1, okay? First of all, I did self-study, like learning language from YouTube courses. Then I decided to study SAT. After then, I realized that my basic knowledge is not good at all. And now I started studying IELTS. Yeah, you can. So if your level of English is good, you can deal with the IELTS and finish the IELTS in 2 months. Then you can forget about IELTS, and then you can prepare for other examinations. That way it will be more effective. TikTok is also interesting, but yes, it's faster. Here on YouTube, more information and comfortable. Yeah, it's like TikTok is like a school, and YouTube is like a university. There is a little bit difference there. So yeah, it was interesting. Okay, so if you don't mind, I will be explaining some writing task 1. Maybe it will be useful for you as well. You can join the lesson. I will make myself smaller a little bit and show my screen. So, if you have watched my video lessons, I have explained there some of the things connected with the writing task 1, right? So basically, writing task 1 consists of 4 parts. First part, let me show it to you. First part is an introduction. And all of those parts are universal. You can use them with any type of graph, and also some of them you can use with the maps and processes. Okay, so you have to just get the idea of how to write it. Then you will be able to write it for any task 1. Okay, so there is an introduction. Also, there is an overview, and then body 1 and body 2. Only these 4 parts. You have to learn how to write them. That's all. These are all the parts of task 1. So how to write an introduction? Introduction actually is very easy. You take the task here, and then you just paraphrase it. You don't have to paraphrase each word, okay? You have to paraphrase just some parts of the word. For example, it says about visitors to Australia. You can say how many people visited Australia. That's all, the easiest part. And the time, 2000 and 2008, over an 8-year period between 2000 and 2008. That's all. So this is the template that you are going to use for these type of graphs. Okay, for process and maps, it's a little bit different. But first you can learn just this template. You can just record it, or pause it and just write it down. Okay, then You can do some practice here. For example, here you can just write the introduction for these tasks. That's pretty easy. I got it on my lessons as well. Also, after that, you have to write the overview. Overview, you can write two types of overview. Okay. First type of overview is to show, you don't have to show the details, you don't have to write the numbers and years. Yeah, sometimes you can write years, but you can write the main directions. For example, if it's going up, so here, right, red one and green lines, they go up. They have an upward trend, which is written here, right? And also blue one goes down. So you can just say where everything goes. There are only two directions, up and down, that's all. It has an upward trend. This one has a fall throughout the whole period. That's all. And this one sentence is an overview. And you are finished with the introduction. Introduction, paraphrasing the task, and then you should say where everything goes. Is it going up or is it going down? That's all. Apart from that, you can also say which one was higher and which one was the highest or the most popular, and which one was the least popular. That's all. Okay, which was on the top and which was on the bottom. For example, here you can say not this one, right? Also, you can say in a comparative graph, this one, right? So here we see that blue is higher than red. And you can say sales in blue were higher than in red. And the lowest selling was, for example, toasted sandwiches. You can say something like that. Okay? So there are two types of overview. First one is the direction. Second one is the highest and the lowest. This is overview. That's all. And you are done with that. After that, there goes the body 1 and body 2. So your task is to divide the graph into two parts. Right? For example, here we can divide it into two parts looking at its directions. We can say in body 1 red and green ones because they're going up. And in body 2, we can say about the blue one because it's going down. That's all. You can divide it according to their directions. And here, in this one, for example, you can just, it's already divided actually. You have to tell about the blue ones, and then you have to tell about the red ones. Blue ones is body 1, red ones is body 2. That's all. Okay, and here, for example, if it says like from moving from year to year, if it has years, right, if there is a direction of movement, then you just have to divide it into 3 or 4 sentences according to its periods. For example, you see the red one, from 2000 until 2005, it didn't change. So you can say it in one sentence and also add this a slight increase from 2005 to 2007 until 2007, like the complex sentence. Okay, you can say from 2000 or for the first 5 years, starting from 2000, it remained flat or it remained stable at almost 60,000, which was followed by a slight increase up to 70,000 in 2007. Okay, this is one sentence. This one is the second sentence, this dramatical increase here. And then this will be the last sentence. And you just do the same with the green one. Like divide it into 3 sentences. For example, you can say this part in one sentence, this part in the second sentence, and this part in the third sentence. That's all. Body 1 is complete. And then you just have to say the same thing about the blue one, just going down. There are certain words of saying about movement, right? So When it's going down, you can use these words. If it's increasing, you can use these words. If it's decreasing, you can use these words. If it's increasing really good, really like significant, if there was a significant decrease, you can use these words. If there was a significant decrease, you can use these words. That's all. Okay, and also you can use these words for showing how it increased or how it increased. Did it increase a little bit, or maybe it increased dramatically? Okay, you can just show the level. And also these words, hit a low, what else? Fluctuate, level off, all of these words explain, or how to say it. All of these words are used to explain the movement, to show the movement. All of these words, right? Okay, and also you can compare. There is a if it's a graph without a year or just 1 year, you have to just make a list or compare it. It was higher, it was lower, the highest one was this one, the lowest one was this one. And also you can make a list. The top one was this one with the highest number of sales of almost 140 pieces. And the second one was this, the third one was this, and in the middle were these three, and the lowest one was this one. That's all. Body 1 complete. Body 2. Okay, and you just add the numbers. That's all. And your writing task 1 with the graphs is complete. That is all you have to know about the writing task 1. Writing task 1. Yeah, particularly writing task 1. Okay. Okay, let's see your comments, because I love reading your comments, because you have some really interesting questions. Make myself bigger. Okay, and make this one bigger as well. And then see your questions. Let's see your questions. What you got? But I try to participate both of them. Yeah. If you can participate in both of them, but if you're not able, at least you can watch the recording on YouTube. TikTok is just for the practice. Okay, you can just, if you have time, you can go there from time to time. You don't have to go there every single time. Okay. Can you explain it again about overview in Russian? I have explained overview in Russian in detail. I dedicated one lesson, 10 or 15 minute lesson on my course. Just go there, find writing task 1 overview, and you can watch it. And you will understand everything. Okay, I just explained it briefly here so that other people would not get bored, so to say. Okay, because not all of you have problems with writing. Just for those who have problems with writing. If you want to watch it in detail, go and watch the video on the course. Okay? Pibaras, hi, hello. Could you tell me which video should I start to prepare for IELTS? You can start the course. There is a playlist of 39 videos, 39 lessons, which is called IELTS course. You can watch it from the very first video, which is listening. You can start from listening. You can do the you can do the practice on innovate.com, and then you can continue watching other videos. Okay, I would recommend it. Cedric, hello Cedric, how are you? I couldn't manage to enter a stream on TikTok. No problem. You didn't miss much, actually. There were some unusual people who asked unusual questions. Fahim 3D official. Can you give some examples of fixed chart? Examples. What do you mean? You want to do the practice? You want to write the writing task 1? If you want to write it, I have already sent some graphs on Telegram. You can download them from the Telegram and you can practice it there. Okay? The link to Telegram is below. Not here, not on the video, but under the video, in the description of the video. How can I increase my listening? I'm having 30 plus out of 40, but I need at least 8 for listening. So in order to have 8, you should have 35. Right? Is that correct? You have to have 35 out of 40. How to increase it? I would recommend you to work on small mistakes, like spelling, maybe you missed something, maybe you misheard something. Okay, so be careful, be more focused, and try to listen for the clues. Okay, be more careful with small mistakes, because small mistakes take your points. And also, if you are getting 30 plus out of 40, then you have to go back to the questions which are wrong, and you have to understand, you have to analyze those questions, and you have to understand why did you make that mistake, what you missed, or what you misheard, what mistake, what error, why did you make that mistake. You have to understand that. Okay? Okay. What else? Also, here we discuss some topics on speaking, but mainly we do speaking on TikTok, because I cannot invite you, unfortunately. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, no worries. You're welcome. And then about speaking, right? In order to increase your speaking, like your level of speaking, first of all, I would recommend you to record yourself for 1 minute at least every single day, talking on different topics. There are many topics on yourielts.ru. Just go to that website, yourielts.ru, and you will get the topics, and you can choose any topic. For example, sports, leisure time, evening time, food, and something like that. And you can just answer those questions for 1 minute. It will be really helpful. If you do it every single day, you will see that you are improving. Also about listening, be careful. Just be careful. Okay, if you want to get a perfect score, just be careful. Okay, try to make it as perfect as possible. In reading, if you are doing the reading and you want to increase your reading, I would recommend you to not read the text, but work with the questions. Don't work with the text, work with the questions. Because in each question, there is a clue of where to find the answer. Okay? It's like locating a place on the map. The question gives you the description of the place, and you have to find it in the text. Okay, you have to find something similar to that. Maybe paraphrasing, maybe it was a synonym, right? Or maybe it gave an example of something. For example, in the question it says predators, but here it says, for example, cheetahs and wolves. Cheetahs and wolves are predators, right? But it doesn't say predators. Only question says predators. So you have to find something connected with that word. Okay? Just don't get confused. Today we did a practice with a student on reading. And she said that she had a trouble understanding the text. And I told her, why do you need to understand the text? You are not going to retell it, right? You are not going to do the retelling. Your task in reading is to find the answer. That's all. You don't care about the text. The only occasion when you care about the content of the text, what the text says, is when you are going to match headings, right? Even then, you have to read each paragraph only once, that's all, to get the main idea. So do not get too deep into the text. Work with the questions, because you have to save your energy for writing. You will be doing listening and then reading. If you lose your energy on reading, you will not have energy for writing. Be careful with that. You will be sitting there for 3 hours, remember. Okay, you have to develop your stamina. Also, when doing reading, do not go too deep into the text. Okay, and if you feel that you are getting too deep into the text, probably the answer is not given. Okay, if it's true, false, not given, just think about it. If it's getting difficult to find the answer, so probably it's not given. Okay, Cedric, I struggle to write context for writing task 1. For instance, change starts and static, because there need to write different version of the same sentence. Yeah, so it depends on your vocabulary, right? So write context. What do you mean context? In what type of tasks? Is it the line graph, or maybe comparative graphs, or maybe the, how do you call it, the process, or maybe the map? Which type of task are you talking about? So somebody is giving a like for this live lesson. Thank you. Don't forget to like this lesson. Like on TikTok. On TikTok, people like the live lesson, and then I got about 6,000 likes. I don't know why people like it, because I just talk to people. Maybe they like it, yeah. Also, they write too many comments. It's overwhelming. Here I haven't found, I didn't meet too many comments. On YouTube live lessons, I get to answer all of your questions, which is really good. I work 5-2 from 8 till 5:30. I have free time on Saturday and Sunday. How much time do I need to spend studying each day to take the IELTS by November? Oh, by November you still have time. So, the same with me, yeah. I work from 8 till 6. From 9 till 6, right? And usually I do my lessons starting from 8, starting from 9, and I do my lessons for 1 hour, for 2 hours sometimes. So every day for 1 hour, I think it's possible for you to do 1 hour every day and 2 hours on weekends. 1 hour every work day, and on weekends do 2 hours. Okay, but don't try to do all the questions. For example, when you are doing listening, don't try to do 40 questions. Don't do it. Okay, you will get tired really fast. First week, for example, you still have time, right? So first week, start from listening. Each day for 1 hour after work at 8, for example, at 9, until 10. Until 10, until 11, it's up to you. Spend 1 hour on listening part 1, only 10 questions. If you can do, for example, 2 practices, 2 tests with part 1 and part 1. Okay, only first 10 questions. That is enough. That is good. Okay, and 1 week, if you keep doing that for 1 week, also watch my videos on strategies and then do the practice, you will make progress. Believe me, you will make progress. Trust me. Okay, do this for 1 week, and the next week you will move on to part 2. But when you are doing part 2, don't do part 1, because you are done with part 1. Okay, only 10 questions every single day. for 1 hour. That will be more than enough. In 1 month, you will finish listening. Next month, you will finish reading. Then the third month, okay, September, October, November, right? So if you start now, you can start from August, right? In August, you will finish listening. In September, you will finish, let's say, reading, okay? October, you can finish writing, and in November, for example, by the end of the November, you will be able to practice your speaking, and you will be ready. That is more than enough, okay? Do not overcomplicate. Just make it small movements every single day. Small task every single day will make a progress. Not big steps once a week. It's not effective. Just a small step every single day will make progress. I have little time left. I have to take IELTS about ending this month. I'm so nervous for real. Can you give me some advice, please? So I don't know your preparation yet, where you at. Can you give me the, do you know how many answers are you getting every single time? So listening, your listening is good actually. What about reading, writing, speaking? Are they good? If you are doing it by the end of this month, you can divide it by 4 days. 4 days, 5 days. For example, by the end of this month, how much time we got? We got this week, next week, and the next week. So you still have 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, you can dedicate this week for reading, for example, or writing. Writing task 1, for example, this week. Writing task 2 next week. And then the last week, you can do speaking. That'll be more than enough. Okay, you don't worry about it. Don't stress out. Just divide it, that's all. Just make a plan, make a practice every single day, and you will be able to finish it by the end of this month. And when you're ready, you will go to the IELTS. That is enough, don't worry. Don't stress out, don't stress out. What else? My reading is about 6. Speaking 6 and writing 6. I only need overall 7. So if you need overall 7, then you have to work on your reading. Your reading should be about 8. Your reading should be about 8. Speaking is okay. Writing is okay. If you got 8 on listening and 8 on reading and 6.5 on speaking and 6 on writing, you will get 7. Maybe 7.5. No, 7. Right? You will get 7. So work on reading. Make your reading as good as possible. Okay, watch my videos and you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, for example, comparative just the proportion of for full-time work exhibited the biggest share. Уже в следующих предложениях нужно делать перефраз. Допустим, у меня 9-10 таких элементов. Знаете что, Cedric, you can do it like that. You can write your essay using the same words. Just repeat the words. Don't worry. Repeat the words. Okay, it increased, then, increase. Okay, just write it like that. Then give it to ChatGPT and say, like, improve this essay without changing anything. Just work with the words that are too repetitive. And he will give you the best examples. And you will learn many new words there. Just keep working with ChatGPT. It will help you. Okay? Thank you so much for the advice. So 1 hour on work days and 2 hours on weekends. Yes. So you will not be tired. Okay, don't get tired. Don't work too hard. Okay, don't overkill yourself. Okay, don't try to work like a hero. Just work like a normal man. And this will be enough. Especially you have time, you still have time. You are not like BS ghost. You are not like this person, for example. You don't have 3 weeks. You have 3 months. It's a lot of time. And you will be able to prepare for that. So don't worry. Cedric, you got the idea? Okay? Just don't be afraid to repeat the words. Just write the essay. Your task is to write the essay. You repeat the words, don't worry, repeat the words. Give it to ChatGPT, it will improve it, that's all. And then, the more you give it, the more words you learn. I have a strange problem. What ChatGPT keeps analyze correction mistakes, but I cannot understand for the first time. Sometimes need to pass to understand the mistake. Okay, so don't look at the mistakes. Don't tell him to show your mistakes. Just give ChatGPT your essay and tell to improve the essay without changing many things. Just write it like literally like that. Improve this essay and give an improved sample without changing many things. And it will make it better. Okay, it will not change many things. It will just change the words that you are repeating. This is what you want. And you will learn many ways of how to paraphrase everything. Okay? I always do like that. With all of my students, I do like that. I tell them, repeat the words, don't worry. Just use one word 10 times, don't worry. Then he will learn, like, the more you do it, the more words you will learn. Don't worry too much about your mistakes. You can improve it. Okay. So, do you have anything more to ask? I just want to remind you that on TikTok at 6 in the evening by Kazakhstan time, I will be doing every single day a live lesson. Try to get there as soon as possible. Like, try to be the first one there, because after a half an hour there will be too many people and I will not be able to get to you. Okay, and we will be having some speaking practice. If you want, we can have just a discussion. We can talk in person. Here we cannot talk in person, but there we can do it. And this is the thing that I like about TikTok. And there is it's fun there. There are many crazy people asking many different questions, and it's very interesting there. I promise you, it will be interesting. Go tomorrow on my live lesson and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay? So, thank you for coming today. I'm really happy that I still have students here. And I'm really happy that you are here. Okay? You are the best subscribers. Okay? Lots of love to everyone. Thank you for coming. And see you on the next live stream tomorrow, as usual. And see you on TikTok live stream to have some fun together. Okay? So don't stress out. Everything will be fine. Just divide it into small parts and do it every single day. Like I said. Okay? If you need any help, you can write it in the comments. And I will see you in the next lesson tomorrow. Okay? See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.